Howdy folks, welcome to episode 8. Today I think we are finally going to get on our feet, and I probably shouldn't say that because, you know, as soon as I say that, the next update's going to come out and I'm going to load up the game and the drones are going to drop by with a bunker buster or something ridiculous, right? So anyway, yeah, one of the viewers pointed out in the comments that the clone chamber is not necessary once you have a medic station, which is cool. So there's that. So I took that out, and thank you for that comment. And there was also another comment about upgrading your base parts. And so they've now fixed that to where it's not like cheaty or anything. And so what you do is, I believe you hold down, you hold down the run key, and you can right click now on a block to upgrade it. So see, it will change it from wood to concrete, which is pretty cool, I think. So I can change the whole base to concrete, and I'm probably going to do that, but I'll probably do it off camera because it's probably not going to be that exciting to watch. So the other thing I wanted to do was, I have some of these, where'd they go, the growing plots that I started with, and I need to make another one. So I'm going to go in here, and it's going to use the rock dust and spoiled food and water and metal plates, and it's going to make a growing plot. So I will get that going, and I'm going to put these two in as well, and we'll get this stuff planted because I want to be able to make some stuff, and I want to be able to make some food. And here's the other one. And so what you can do here is you can place the grow light 2 blocks above where you want it to grow, and it will cover these 9 blocks. So it's 3 by 3. So I can put another 2 rows of 3 in here once I have the blocks for it. And for right now, I'm just going to do these. I'm going to plant these so that I can at least get them going, and what I'm going to do is use the plants to make seeds for more of them so that I can get that going. Now these 3 by themselves will make, let me get this stuff out of here too. These by themselves, or yeah, by themselves with water, I believe, and metal plates, you can make canned vegetables. So yeah, purified water and steel plate, and those 3 vegetables. And the tomatoes by themselves, along with raw meat, makes the canned meat, which is a great food. It has 170, and it has a really, really ridiculously long expire time. So you can carry a few of those and be set for a very long time. So I'm letting those grow while I'm going to be doing all my other stuff. And let me check my list here of what we need. We need silicon, copper, sathium, and neodymium are the things that we need to get. And so 2 of those I'm going to have to go to the moon to do, and I think we'll be able to get all of that done today. So let me make sure that I can put this back over here. I don't need that right now. I don't need the cement. Oh, and the steel blocks, I wanted to fix up the ship real quick. And I also made a paint gun and all that stuff. But yeah, I figured I'd at least make this somewhat presentable. So we'll get this. Now when I use these four blocks right here work together, and I mentioned this in my earlier series, when you use these together, if you start with this D block right here, it's a lot easier to rotate it into place to where you want. So you can get it there. That's the orientation I want. And now I can go up to this one and start there and work my way down. And for some reason, all my ship designs now have this a bunch of this stuff on it, and I'm not sure why, but I really like those. So I'm going to also set up, hold down the N key and set up a axis here, and we will get this twisted around, and so I can do the other side. I probably should have done it before I started. I always forget until I lay this first set of blocks. And so we can do that. And then if you want to continue these, you can just do this 2 blocks, whoops, 2 blocks later, whoops, 2 blocks later. So there you go. And that, and I also want to spin this Let me make sure that I've got this right. Yeah, it's like that. So I'm going to match this. Does that match there from the top? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I'm going to put this and these. And we'll get this going. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to just carry that to the back using regular blocks. Now, if you want to reset the orientation of your blocks, you just pull them off the stack and then put them back on. And that will do it for you. And so I'm going to put these here and here for right now. I'm not going to do anything super fancy at this point. And let me do some more of these here. And get this oriented again. I probably should have done it before. Whoops. There we go. Okay, and I want that the other way. There we go. So that's going to be this one here? No. This one here? Yeah. So it's going to be this block and this block, and then these two will match up with it. So I'm going to reset and whoops, helps if I actually make it the block I want it to be. Yes, that one. And we'll spin it this way. There we go. Okay, so, and I'm probably going to put some plates here. Yeah, I want to put some plates on the back or something because I don't want those being hit directly. So we'll do that, and like I said, this is fairly primitive cover, but it'll do the job for right now. And I'm not trying to make it you know, end of the line ship or anything. And I tend to, as people who've watched me build before, I tend to build something fairly basic at the beginning and then add on parts as I need them, as I see fit, kind of thing. So I'm going to put some lights on this too. And I think I'll put them on the bottom if I can. Nope, I don't think they're going to fit on the bottom, so I'll put them here and here. And then we'll get some, at least some paint on this thing so that it's not horrible. And let's see, we'll go with red. So we'll get this thing painted red. Now we have a red ship. And I really wish you could paint the whole thing in one shot, you know, do a selection like that, and for some reason they don't let you do that, but I can at least apply the whole block. It'll help me paint half my base too, apparently. So, and I'm hoping when I upgrade those to, whoops, when I upgrade those to concrete, I'm sure it will reset the color on them too, probably. Let's see, can I get up here? Do I not have, oh, that's why I don't have my jetpack on. Turn my jetpack on. There we go. Okay. Come on. Alright, so yeah, we'll at least get this painted, and the paint is still relatively new in the game, so it's kind of a nice thing for those of us who didn't have that at the beginning. So now I've got a little thingy that I can fly around in, and we can go get some deposits. So I'm going to put these tools back, and I think we will take off and go get some stuff. So the other thing I did was, if you look in this cargo box here, is I have spare parts. So I have pretty much a spare of everything, hopefully enough to be able to get us to wherever we need to go to get us home if this thing does get trashed or whatever. So yeah, we're going to take off, and oh, there's one other thing I wanted to show you before we take off, and that is they added hangar doors. So check this thing out. Now these are in the tech tree. These are in the tech tree under base at the very bottom. So there's hangar door medium, large, and small, and even the small one is pretty big. So, you know, obviously they need to be to fit ships through. This is the large one. So, and I actually did not buy the resources to make this because it's like 50 metal, or not metal pieces, but metal components. And I'll show you why I didn't buy it, because yeah, but it's pretty cool. I mean, you look at the size of this compared to the ship, it's huge. So you can, apparently not, it doesn't want to open. Okay, it doesn't want to auto open for me. Is my base turned off or something? I think my base ran out of power, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. No, it's powered. Huh, okay. So anyway, I'll show you how this works. We'll get in here and get back a little bit and see if we can... This is a little tricky here, especially getting around this corner. So I'm going to, whoops, spin around here. There we go. There we go, okay. Alright, so now this hangar door, as you can see, it closes by itself. And so when you fly your ship up, it opens and it closes. And you can put two of those together, like a big clamshell or whatever, and so it will make a huge thing that you can fly, obviously, a pretty big ship through. Now, the one problem with it, and the reason I didn't buy this is because it does this. I just ran into it. That's all I did was bump into it right there. So, and it just disappeared. So apparently they didn't put armor on it or hit points or something, but yeah, something's broken with that. So anyway, let's check out the map here. And there is a silicon deposit right here, and there is also another one right here, but I think that was one of them that was guarded by like a POI and all that stuff or something. I don't remember. I just remember running over in this area and thinking that was a bad idea. So I'm going to head over to this other silicon deposit, and I'll probably have to take out a drone that would be guarding it. Yes. And I did end up having to kill the one that was guarding it before, because it attacked me when I was over this lake, and so they replaced it with apparently a large plasma drone. So let's get our rockets here. We've got them loaded, and we'll take care of this guy. There we go. Okay. And hopefully they will not send reinforcements, and I'm probably going to have to sit in my ship and wait until morning or something, because I'm betting there's like a million dinosaurs out here that want to kill me too. So we'll get out here and we'll loot this thing. Yeah, I'm hearing plant monsters and everything else. So why don't I wait until morning to go get this thing, because I don't want to have to fight all the wildlife right now. I've had quite enough of that recently. And so I will meet you guys when it's daytime in a few minutes. Okay guys, we're back and it's morning, and I shot up a bunch of spiders and other wildlife. One, to collect the meat, and two, to kind of secure the area. And hopefully I don't have to deal with a bunch of spiders now. Man, those things are like, their hitbox is like tiny. It's ridiculous. I can't... it's like you can't hit them. So anyway, let's see if we can get to this silicon deposit. And I'm going to try to going in on an angle this time. And so we'll get this going. Now, instead of drilling vertically, if you drill like this and at an angle, you can basically get yeah, we got some of it already. Basically, you can get out easily. So, yep, I'm going to get this silicon deposit, and I will meet you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, I think this plasma drone is actually, yeah, it's coming at me. Alright. Glad I watched the radar there. So, let's see if we can take him out. There's one hit, and... there we go. Okay. There we go. Alright. We got him. And we can get out and loot this guy. It's like I'm afraid to get out and walk on the ground anymore. And by the way, I killed a plant monster and I got all this stuff from it, which was pretty cool. Apparently the meat only stacks up to 10. Okay. But yeah, I got all these sprouts, so that's really helpful. I could really use those sprouts at the beginning. So I'm glad I killed that thing, and I probably go hunt some more instead of trying to wait. I think it takes like a half hour for your plants to mature enough that you can actually pick them and get fruits off of them, and then you have to go to the food processor and craft. Oh man, there's a spider right there too. Let me take care of this guy. And these guys have their hitboxes insanely small. There we go, there's one hit. It's ridiculous. Come on! Sometime today. There we go. Okay. We got that. Alright. I will see you guys in a minute. And maybe not. Here's another plasma drone coming. I think they're coming to yeah. Yeah, he's not happy. They're not happy about this whole situation with me mining their silicon. It's my planet now. Come on. There we go. And there's that other guy up there, and I don't know if he will actually come at me or not. But we'll see. I don't think I'm in aggro range for him. So, anyway, I will get back to mining again, and see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, that 314 is cleared out, and I got 287 out of that one, and I'm going to head home and make this meat and probably plant some of these and then get some copper. So I'll meet you guys in a minute when we're ready to head off the planet. Be right back. Okay guys, we're back at base, and as you can see, my pumpkins and durians and tomatoes all matured while we were out mining. So we can pick the first round of those, and actually I think I will make our first canned vegetables. So I'll show you how those are made. So it's those, and you just hit canned vegetables. And so this has a perish time of 350, which is pretty much forever. I mean, it's very rare that these actually expire, which is really nice. So we will have a decent amount of food, and this will keep going, and I plan to have 4 sets of those, probably 5, and I've got room for, since I put in another light, I've got room for another 9, so I can put in some coffee and get some coffee going, which is good for stamina, although I probably won't need it much anymore, now that I'm not like running around so much. But anyway, and I moved the constructor over here, and I forgot to turn it on again. Nice. Okay. So there is our constructor that I'm using to convert our stuff, and let's see, I can set this to our home base, and I wanted to check our fuel. Okay, yeah, we still got plenty of fuel in there. So that's, and check it out, the paint color did stay when I changed them to concrete, so just FYI that happens. But yeah, we're gonna head up into space and get out of here and see what's up there. I don't remember which kind of the asteroids there are up in space, but we're going to find out. So that should be interesting. I really hope there's Sathium asteroids up there. Otherwise, there are Sathium deposits on the moon, and we can get them there. But I just like the whole mining asteroids thing. It's unique and it's cool. Okay, good. It is the, wow, that's a big space station over there too. I don't remember if that one is a, whoa, friendly or hostile or what? And there's something over here too that's showing up on my radar. What is that? It's showing right in front of me. But anyway, I'm curious to what this thing is. I think that's one of the friendly outposts, and if it is, then that means we can get, yeah, I think that's a friendly, and I think we can get power coils from it. So that would be really cool. And there's a space drone, so I'll get away from that one. As long as you stay a kilometer or more away from them, you're fine for the space drones, because I don't really have the weaponry to take them on right now. This is not a good ship for that. I want railguns to take them on. So we're going to go find a Sathium asteroid, and it looks like it's right ahead of us. There we go. So this radar, the way you read it in space is that the line shows how far or above the grid everything is. Above or below the grid. So that's what the line is. So as you turn, see the planet goes up and down. As you turn this way, it goes around. So anyway, we're going to get some Sathium here real quick. And not get killed by a drone. Good. So far he's not even on the radar. That's the way I like it. Okay, and you can see the deposit here. It's this brown stuff. And let me get, because I always end up thinking I'm like 2 inches from it and I'm like 50 yards away. So let's get up here. We'll get in close. There we go. Whoa! Jetpack. Don't forget to turn your jetpack on. Okay. Let's get some Sathium. There we go. Alright. Yeah, if you don't turn your jetpack on for some reason, you're you know what it is you don't fall. It's just that whatever momentum you had when you entered the ship continues. And so if that momentum, unless that momentum is 0, in which case you just start flying through space. So anyway, I'm going to do this, and I will meet you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, we're back, and as you can see here, I took out a big chunk of the Sathium there. I grabbed 2,500, so that's going to make 5 stacks of the Sathium ingots. So I think we're set on that for a while. And I wanted to check out this Thermica station, and so I went in and I set my faction to public because if I remember correctly, I think this is a public faction thingy, and so I want to go check it out and see if it'll let me fly up safely, if it'll let me board, or if it's going to shoot at me or what. But I think, because last time it shot at my ship but it didn't shoot at me or something weird like that, and I think it was just that my ship was set to a faction. And so we'll see here. I don't see any... Oh, it's shooting at me. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Go about your business. Move along. Nothing more to see here. Okay. Alright. So anyway, we've got the Sathium, and I think we're going to head to the moon. And let's see, where is the moon? It's over this way? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we're going to head over to the moon, and I'm going to save that for episode 9 because we are out of time for today. So join me in episode 9 where we will go check out the moon, and we will see what kind of minerals we can get there and what kind of fights we can get into and hopefully win this time. And maybe come back with some neodymium so we can make some advanced CPUs, because that will let us make the advanced constructor and hopefully a pulse rifle. No, I don't think a pulse rifle. But there's a few things that we can make with the advanced CPUs that I really want to make. So we will see you in episode 9 where we're going to do that. Later.